Alrighty guys, so how's it going today? So it's welcome inside my house again. See, these people are, you're not going to be able to see, I guess. Ah, there you go. Tearing up the side of the frickin' hill again. Because they're stupid that way, they just don't know how to turn it in the lawn and frickin' keep it as a grass, but whatever. So, yeah, it's been a busy day and it's going to continue to be a busy fucking day because shit never ends and just never been able to push a video up. I'm going to try to get this one up tonight if I can. And I'm waiting for my grandma to come back because we're going to run to the gas station over there. I'm going to pick up, you might as well say like 12 gallons of gas. I'm going to pick up those two 10-gallon cans. I'm going to fill those up, and then I got a 2-gallon I got to fill up. That's for the trimmer. I got to mix oil with that. So I'm going to probably try to do that today. She's going to go do a couple things and then come back, I guess. I'm going to try to make this video quick and be done with it. But I went to the hardware store, and then I went to the Polaris dealer. Let's just say I spent a lot of money today. That's freaking ridiculous, but hey, what are you going to do? You got shit to maintain, so. The first thing I picked up was this nice big old fat big bottle of Roundup. This is actually the bigger container now. I usually get the smaller ones. I don't even know how big this one is. 1 gallon. Grass and weed killer. This is actually a different one now. It's got the bigger wand on it. Surprisingly too. Like I said, normally I get the smaller ones. I don't usually get the big ones, but yeah. Everyone's going to bitch and moan and complain. Yeah, Roundup's being sued. Well, they're goofs. So. And I picked up another big chunk of steel. This is actually a 5-foot piece now. I just picked up the one because I just didn't. I'm not going to get that gate project. I don't think even halfway started this year. I think I'm just going to buy the bits and pieces over the winter, and then we'll put it together next year, I guess. Plus, I'm using some of the other pieces, you know, as for part of that roller, right? So, and then I picked up. Must be in that bag too, yeah. I just went and picked up 1 tube of grease because I think I have one left, but I'd like to have a spare one on hand. And yes, I picked up this too. What the hell was that? Oh, that's that tractor. What was that damn noise? Noise is galore over here. There's nothing going on, I guess. So, yeah, the camera has to adjust its. Oh, and I got a bag of salt. That's for the salt machine downstairs. Or the water softener, I should say. I went and picked up another one of these. Surprisingly, though, well, in the cities, you'd pay about $6 for just one of these. I think it's just the same thing. Probably. Let's see, it doesn't say, ooh, this is a hell of a, this is actually different. No, that's weird. Yeah. See, on the back here, it says that it does treats up to 16,000 square feet, and the other ones were 5,000 square feet. I don't know, does the bottle seem bigger than the other ones? I don't think it's any damn bigger, but hell, whatever. I'll take it. So I have 3 of those, so actually I should be almost doing 20,000 square feet right there. I'm still waiting for my damn grandma to show up, but I don't know if she's still doing her shit, or I thought she had to make some errands too, but I didn't want to go that way, so I told her to go by herself. Then I had to turn around and go back because I forgot something else. Yes, and this is my new Turtle Beach thing too. That came today. So that's for the Turtle Beach headsets. And this bag, I had to go back there again because I forgot. We had this written down too, but we didn't bother pulling out the damn list because we're just stupid that way of not doing it. We picked up Oh, I picked up 2 of these. 2 different ones. Okay, we don't need this bag anymore. Yes. How awesome. Some toilet freaking lever sons of bitches, right? Because the other one broke. I had to redneck it for now until it would fit. Or to work. Because for some reason on the other handle, this was like plastic or something. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was starting to rot and break. So then yesterday it just finally snapped. And I had to actually put the chain on wherever I could and then just wrap it in electrical tape to get us by for the, at least for last night and then this morning. And it worked. So electrical tape's not waterproof, but fuck it, you gotta do what you gotta do to get shit done, right? So you picked up 2 of these. One is a plastic, and then one is an all steel, all metal. So this is the one I'm going to put in now, and then this plastic one's going to be a spare. Because these sons of bitches seem to break like a cocksucker. This is this would be the 2nd time now we've had to replace these toilet handle lever thingies. So I had to get we got a new one of those I think a couple of years ago, so they don't seem to last too long. But surprisingly these were cheap. Actually the all metal one was $6 and then this one was $5. So that's what we got. All this is from the hardware. This is all the hardware shit. All this here. Got like I got a bigger son of a bitch of Roundup. I got another bottle of Weed Be Gone. Tube of grease. How much is here now, I guess so. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, so I'm back. It took a little bit longer than I was expecting. Because, she got 2 cans of gas. I got 3. And then she had to get some oil for the car, because the car's due for an oil change, and she's going to be taking the pickup truck in on Tuesday. Monday's a holiday, so they won't be open. I guess the rear end's acting a little bit funny. I don't know exactly. I'm thinking it's probably brakes or something, but you know what? That damn truck's nothing but a big old piece of shit anyway. It needs like $1 million worth of freaking parts into it already. So, where did I leave off? Because I don't remember now. I think I showed you all this shit. And, in here. Ooh, yeah, let's just go all over the place and make people lose their freaking lunch. That's a good idea. In this box, no, I did not get that kind of... Well, actually, that's almost actually what I need. Huh. That's actually interesting. 515 and 850. Huh. Anyways, I picked up a book. Just a little catalog-y kind of thing. Picked up a calendar. Freaking right, we kind of need those, don't we? This is actually a Polaris calendar too, by the way. And they were actually free too, so that's actually kind of cool. Yeah. Awesome. What did we get? We have... And here is... This is the oil kit. This is what I normally get for Big Red. Do I normally get 5W50? What the... I thought I always got 5W40. Or am I just being stupid again? I know we got some stuff out here. Let's look here quick. This doesn't tell me, because this is a much older freaking bottle, but... Yeah, it doesn't even fucking say. Oh well, fuck it. It'll work. This is why I can't have nice things. Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, you gotta lay on my shit. So, they can just sit there and do their thing. Yeah, so in here is... See, I wanted to get 3 bottles of oil. Okay. So what he did is he gave me the standard kit, which is what I always get. Because a lot of the years I just usually do a filter change and an oil change. I don't bother doing a flush. Oh, come on. Things are so hard to do one fucking handed. You almost need a third hand to do shit around here. You know, I could go get the tripod. That would be something smart to do. So what he did here is that he got me this kit. See, it comes with the filter. And I guess the gasket's already on there. And it comes with 2 bottles. Yeah, looks about the same, I guess. I guess they just changed their logo. So what it is that he gave me 2 of these plus the filter. Okay, that's what I would normally buy. But I wanted to do a flush. So I got that. But what he did is he gave me an extra bottle. Yeah. Gave me an extra bottle. So yeah, they did change their bottle setups here quite a bit. So that makes 3 bottles right there. So this one here is going to be used as a flush, and then these 2 will be the actual, you know, this will be the actual stuff that we put in the motor. Then I got demand drive fluid. I think that was for the front end. That's due. This should be for the rear end. Yeah, I believe so. So that's the front and rear sons of bitches. The front and rear gearbox, and then this is the motor. And he got me the air filter, and he also put in the pre-filter. He just stuffed it in here. I just told him to stuff it inside there so I wouldn't lose it. So that's the pre-filter. I'm still going to keep the old one that's on Big Red though, just for a spare in case this should get damaged some way. Then at least I have a spare. And then that's the brand new air filter. Big brand new. I mean, look at that. You can see right there. On the, I believe on the, see, this is how you do your filter checks. If light comes through your filter, it's a damn good filter. I think on the, this is black by the way. On the one on Big Red that I have now is blue, so that must have been just a factory thing. Maybe they were always meant to be black. Unless they change their colors again. I mean, Polaris is always changing shit around, just like John Deere is. John Deere's not changing their shit so much, but whatever. As long as I can get my shit. And he didn't even ask for the part number. I just told him the year and the make and the model of my machine. He's like, oh yeah, we got that shit in stock. So, oh yeah, I forgot the son of a bitch. So Big Red is going to get an overhaul, and so is the John Deere, because I got the stuff for the John Deere already. Man, I bet you 10 to 1 guys, the machines are going to love this, because this is long overdue. These filters are long over fucking due. It's what? I bought that machine back in, it's supposed to be a 2010 model, but I bought it in 09, late 09. So, it's got to be, I think I've had it at least, I'm going to say at least 6.5 years, 7 years, that I've owned it. So, it's, yeah, I think the air filters are definitely due for a replacement. So, we're going to do that. My grandma obviously has the car right now, so my uncle can't come down right now. He can't take the pickup truck because the pickup truck is a risk of driving because the rear end's all fucked up in it right now. So, yeah. So she's going to take the car, and then whenever. This is going to be a long day. So, yeah, I got stuff for Big Red. Big Red's probably going to love this. I think I have a little bit, actually for the front and rear gear cases, I have some oil left over, so I may use the rest of that up, and then we'll just use a little bit of this, because I won't be able to do a flush, because they don't have a drain on the bottom, so, I wish they did, but they don't. The only way you could probably actually do a flush is if you were to just tear the damn thing out, and put some in, shake it around, dump it upside down, and, we're not going to go through all that, fuck that. I'd rather just strip the damn gears out and let players deal with it then. Yeah, so we got stuff for Big Red, stuff for the great white round one, which is the toilet. This is definitely long overdue. Got another bottle of Weed Be Gone. I got a tube of grease, and then I got a big ass gallon jug of Roundup. And yes, come to find out, they do make this grass and weed killer. This is what I get, grass and weed killer. If you can read that, they do make it in the mixable bottle, but I guess it's in red. This is in blue, I guess apparently because this is already pre-mixed. It's already got water and everything in it. The red one, you have to mix that with water. So that's what I'm going to probably get later on. Once I get the big sprayer going. I'm still debating on what to do because I kind of do have my heart set up for a Ranger, so I was kind of thinking maybe I don't want to get a big huge son of a bitch. I was looking at a 55-gallon tank, but I don't need something that huge for my yard, right? So I'm thinking maybe I'll get the 26-gallon or maybe even just a 16-gallon tank. I'll put that in the back of the Ranger. And, you know, apparently that 14-foot boomless sprayer kit that I was going to get for Big Red, which would work on the 10-gallon sprayers, it will work for that big 55-gallon tank too. That's on Northern. This is all on Northern Tool, so just in case you're wondering. So I kind of wouldn't mind getting a Ranger. I actually, since I was at the Polaris dealer, I kind of looked around and I happened to see a Ranger 800 in silver, and that's actually the one that I like the most. I'm not sure what year those are. I forget. I know that I have it's got to be at least a 2010 because I got a catalog from 2010. Yeah, I still have that catalog, and they showed a silver Ranger 800. I think it was. Either that or it was a 700. I think it was an 800 though. And I've always liked that silver. And he's selling one. If it'll be there in fall, I don't know. But it's pretty freaking damn. I mean, it's used. It's not new. It's used. And I think I'd be okay with the used one too. Doesn't have a cab on it. Doesn't have anything on it. She's just all stock. So, which is fine. Because I kind of want a Ranger because probably not so much for plowing snow. It's going to be mostly more where I can drive around and not get rained on or you know, freeze to death, you know, in the cold. Because, you know, another thing too is that I drive Big Red year round, basically, and if I keep doing that, Big Red's going to be shot. Big Red's going to be going in this fall, though. He's going to get new rubber put on. Obviously, like I've already said this before, I'm going to get new rubber put on it all the way around. I'm going to have the snowplow mount fixed. I'm going to have him fix the front suspension because I think that's what's kind of giving a little bit. That's probably it. That's really all that Big Red needs. I think that Big Red would be good as new. That might even be a reason too why I'm sucking so much fuel. Maybe because the tires are wore down. I don't know. So it shouldn't really matter, but maybe it does. I don't fucking know. Anyway, Big Red's gonna love it. The John Deere doesn't really need anything done to it. Just needs its oil. I could buy a new hitch for it because I wore out the other one, but that was from that big cultivator. Still pulls everything fine, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, so I don't know. I know Mossman. If you guys watch that guy's channel, he bought himself a brand new Ranger, the Ranger 900. Of course, the one I'm looking at, that blue one. He's like, oh, you can buy him stock. You know, it's only like 12, 15 grand or whatever. It's doable, but that's stock. And that's with nothing on it, and I'm going to want probably some things done to it. Like, if I was to get a new Ranger, I think that the things I'd do is, one, I'd have a radio installed, and then a heater kit installed. Even though I'm not going to have a cab on it, but I would be getting the cab later on. I'm going to buy bits and pieces of the cab. They can just do all the rough plumbing for it, for the heater and the radio, because I don't want to... I mean, Mossman did a video on installing the radio. It didn't look that hard, but that's not something I want to play with. The cab stuff, like the doors and the windshields, all that stuff is click and go, so that's real easy. So that's not going to be a big deal. What is that? My house is shaking. Why is my house shaking? That's why. Big dump truck. So yeah, I really wouldn't mind that nice little 800 that's sitting out there, though. I don't know how many miles it's got on there. I should have looked. I should have asked, but it actually looks pretty decent, though. It wasn't. I mean, it was used, but it looked like the last owners took damn good care of it. So, they probably took better care of it than I am taking care of Big Red. I mean, I beat the pork piss right out of Big Red. You know, it is my workhorse. So, but yeah, I don't want to go back with another 4-wheeler because they're just not really worth it in my book. Rangers are more worth it. But I priced out a new one, obviously. Like I went to the website and looked at their new Polaris 900s. They have a 570. They actually had a 570 sitting there too. That's a newer model of the Rangers, but it's a smaller version. I think that actually replaces the 800s or the 700s. It's one of those probably anyway. It was a smaller one, less horsepower, obviously. You know, and I looked at those and they were alright, but I like the big 900 better because they have it in the color that I want. So, but on the Polaris website, just stock, it's about 12-15 grand. And of course, then I also did where I wanted everything on it. Like I plan on pretty much going all out. Cab, heating. No, it's not gonna have air, but it'll have heat anyway. Front winch, front and rear brush guards. Not lots of shit. I can't even. Oh, and a big old light bar on the top of the roof. But after all that, that was going to come up to about like 25 grand, and I'm like, yeah, well, 21 grand actually. But I'm like, yeah, I'm not too sure if I can do that. So I may have to go the cheaper route and maybe just get it stock or get a used one, and then buy the bits and pieces throughout the winter. Which obviously would be the cab kit, you know, the roof, the doors, and then the front and rear windshield thingies. So, because a Ranger would be a lot nicer to drive around in. A Big Red just be the workhorse. Because the thing is, with Big Red, I drive him around and I work him, and that's putting since last July. Let's see, I'm about to do an oil change on it now. So, since last July of the oil change, I put on like 560 miles. And that's a lot of fucking driving in just 1 year. You know, I'm like, holy shit, how does Big Red not, how has he survived this long? Like, holy crap, that's a lot of miles, so. But he's still kicking, so I'm just going to keep on driving with him, but I don't really want to be putting that many miles on him anymore, just because I kind of want to keep him forever and ever, you know. I don't want to replace him, because he is my first ATV, and I do like him. He's a pretty good four-wheeler, so. I mean, there was one time that it failed on me, but that was a wire on the starter, and that costed like $130 to have replaced. So, but then ever since then he's been good. So there ain't no more complaining not coming, you know, out of my mouth, because it's been decent ever since. So, and the problem is that since I work him so much, plowing snow and whatnot, it's putting a lot of wear and tear on him. So I got to get another machine that can take up some of the extra slack, get it off Big Red, at least for driving around and maybe sprayer use. And then maybe later on I might even put a snow plow on the Ranger. That might be later on though. I could put a snowblower on the John Deere. I just don't think the John Deere would be worth it, because it's two-wheel drive, or you know, it's four-wheel steer, but it's two-wheel drive. So it has a nice tight turning radius, but you know, it's only two-wheel drive, so it's going to be a lot of shit in this. It's just not going to pay off, I don't think, to do that. I think a Ranger would be a hell of a lot better in snow anyway, because I've seen some videos on people plowing snow with those sons of bitches, and they're moving way more snow than what I can with Big Red. I mean, I've tried to move that amount of snow. You go about 2 feet and you're done. Then you have to start ramming it to get it to move. And ramming snow is actually what's hurting Big Red. So, kind of don't really want to tear him up too much. He'll obviously have to plow. I think this winter coming up, he'll have to plow. Depending on the price of a snow plow. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go with the cheap Polaris plow setup like what I have on Big Red, because they make them for the Rangers too. Or if I want to go with the Boss plow, because I think they still sell them. I know that back in 2010 they did. I don't know about now, but well, I think they still do. You can actually order the Boss snowplow from Polaris. It's still made by the Boss or Boss, whatever, but Polaris puts them on. The Boss would probably do it too, but I ain't going to my nearest Boss dealer to do that. More money, but those those Boss plows are a hell of a lot tougher. And plus, it's a V plow. Big Red's plow is not a V plow; it's just a straight blade. So you can angle it, but it's a V. You could go through a drift and you wouldn't even know it. So with a straight blade, you would notice it. Even if it is on an angle, you're still gonna notice it. Because I've done it, and it actually throws my four-wheeler off a little bit. So not good when you're going 15 miles an hour down the road plowing snow. You know, it's just a little bit ridiculous. So I think a Ranger would be. Plus, a Ranger would be a little bit heavier too. So, and with this big old fat, this fat gut going on here, yeah. So we'll think about that more later on. But yeah, this is everything I got. My mic thing came for my headsets. Got a calendar in the book. I got some Polaris oil. I got pretty much the full kit for Big Red. The John Deere's already there. Two toilet handle flush thingies. This is actually a 5-foot piece long of steel. Usually I get the 3-footers, but this is a 5-foot. Got an extra bottle of Weed Be Gone. 2 tube of grease, and then a 1 gallon jug of Roundup. Normally I get the smaller ones. They're still big. Well, this is the 1 gallon. What do I normally get? Because I think I still have that bottle. When you catch things, we'll get my Roundup, because I ain't going way over here. What they're making me anyway. See, this is what I normally get. What is it? Oh, it's a 0.5 gallon, so it's less than a gallon. You can see that. So, yeah. What are you doing? You gonna drive my 4-wheeler? You are. Where? Where? Can you handle 70 horsepower? Huh? I didn't think so. Oh, just trip and fall and break my neck. Why don't I? That's always a great idea. Okay. So, yeah, that's actually half a gallon right there. And that goes pretty far, though. It goes about a year and a half. I can go about a year and a half on that. Here I got the... This is actually a 1.1 gallon. Rainproof in 10 minutes. Visible results in 3. God, they're making this stuff stronger and stronger every time I look at it. Maybe it's why people are getting sicker, because they keep fucking making it stronger. So, oh yeah, and my temperature thingy. I got an indoor and outdoor one. That cheap piece of shit. The outdoor battery thingy died, so I gotta get new batteries put in that too. That's awesome as fuck. So, but yeah, and I believe it was Crazy DD Kid, and there was another guy. I don't remember your name, but another good YouTuber of mine, or a viewer of mine, I should say, whatever. You guys are telling me what kind of weed that we have growing at the farm there. One called it a bull thistle, and then another guy called it something else. I think it was like a creepy thistle or whatever, something like that. Well, I looked it up, and it's the same thing. Apparently that weed has 2 names, I suppose depending on where you're from. But apparently that weed's not from around here in the U.S. It's floating here, I guess, or something stupid. I don't know. But I think I looked it up online one time, and I think I heard that Texas has the biggest problem with them. And I think I looked it up also too, that the lifespan of that weed is 2 years. On the second year, on the first year, it's like a low plant. It just hugs the ground. And in the second year, it shoots up. And then it seeds like a motherfucker. So the one guy was saying, go cut it down. Do it now. Chop it down, whatever. I'm going to have to do both. I'm going to cut it down, and then I'm going to hit it with that fucking Roundup. Because I don't want that son of... It's probably already gone, the seed, now, because... It's been such a fucking busy week that I can't even do nothing. I haven't uploaded videos in probably like 2 days. My sister has moved from her old apartment to her newer apartment. That took 2 days, the whole shit. And it was just such a long day, and it took forever, and it's just like, ugh. That's why I didn't even bother making videos. It just wasn't worth it, because I was so wore out at the end of the days. And then we had to go there. Then we had to go up to the cities, because she still had that apartment up there, and of course that was her last day there. And she had to show the maintenance guy that she did this and did that and whatnot and stuff. So, yeah. So that day was shot. I have to get to the gardens. I have to till the gardens. My grandma was bitching and moaning and complaining that they need to be worked up. I had to go there that one day with my sister, and we went to the farm. Like, I didn't get a chance to walk around anything. I just glanced at everything, and I could tell the gardens were just full of weeds. And I'm like, well, I can't do anything if I have to, keep running around with my sister, helping her with shit, but we're finally fucking done. So, depending on if my uncle will come today or not, I probably will either work on the machines, get them going, or I will go to the farm and I'll either gas up the tiller and start tilling, or I'll take that Roundup and start spraying like a cocksucker. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens, but yeah, I got this toilet here to fix. I don't know if I'll do it or if I'll just have my uncle. I was thinking about maybe doing it myself and then making a video on it, but I think there's plenty of videos on it. And I've never replaced these stupid things, by myself. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think it's that hard. I just never done it. So, but these things break quite often, apparently. So I got two of them. One's an all steel, all metal one, and the other one's part plastic. So the plastic one will be the backup in case the metal one should break right away. So yeah, this is Prince Lit, guys. I'll just show you one more time. We got some Roundup, ready to use. Yes, this stuff will give you cancer, but don't drink it. You'll be fine. Bottle of grease, another bottle of Weed B Gon. So that means I probably can do about. This one apparently says it can do 16,000 square feet. The other ones were 5,000. So I'm at 20,000 plus square feet that I can do. 2 flushy handles. Bottle of oil for Big Red and some stuff. And then this piece of metal. That's a 5-foot piece. So. But yeah, anyways guys, I guess that's Prince Lit. I'm going to take off, and I gotta clean this crap up now, and can't have this stuff on my table. And yeah, so I guess those can go over here. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm going to take off and go do some other stuff now and whatnot. So yeah, alright guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Take her easy.